us from Maui, co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend, Will Cain. Will, your coverage so far has been phenomenal of the reality as one of the few reporting on what's happening there. You know, that shot behind you reminds me of the beauty, the sheer beauty of that place, which is the contrast of the devastation. Set the scene as you've been down there now a couple days, what you're seeing.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Pete. It's just that dichotomy of paradise and paradise lost. Right now, Pete, I can tell you that, to my knowledge, we here at Fox are the only national media in West Maui. West Maui is isolated physically and in terms of information from the rest of the world. Cell service is rough, and the only reason we got here is that, as you know, my family's been here for something like 40 years, and we have property here to get through the security checkpoints. In fact, Pete, the mayor of Maui yesterday tried to kick us out of West Maui, saying it's a media-free zone. It's not. There is a First Amendment, there's a United States Constitution, and this is America. But what you just said is perfect, man. I'm going to show you something. I'm just about, I'd say, 2 miles from Lahaina. This is Kaanapali Beach behind me, and I'm about to go around this corner. It's called The Point, and when I do, I'll get the first look of Lahaina. But you're coming, right now, I'm coming to you on a boat, the Gemini. My buddy owns this boat, and we're going to get a look at Lahaina from the water, up close, Front Street. That'll be on Fox and Friends tomorrow morning. But Pete, you nailed it. It is Ohana, it is community. That is the story right now. I have seen things, Pete, that will make you believe in America. It is incredible what citizens, not the government, Pete, what citizens are doing for one another.
Will, you mentioned the inspiring nature of what citizens are doing in contrast to government. Where's the leadership? I mean, we heard Joe Biden today say some remarks, you know, about doing everything they can from the federal government. But what's the sense on the ground of where the leadership is coming from, if at all, other than from each other?
So you're in an informational black hole. I don't know that Joe Biden's message has even reached the people of West Maui. But I will say this. I saw that $700 is going to be sent to the families of Lahaina. Now, I just did some quick math, Pete. There's about 13,000 residents of Lahaina. Times $700, that's $1.9 million. I think this week we announced another $40 billion for Ukraine. I'm not sure where we are at this point, Pete, but I believe it's something like $140 billion total for Ukraine. And last I checked, this is the United States of America, as is East Palestine, Ohio. So I don't know why it's so hard, comparatively, to rally for America and so easy, comparatively, to support Ukraine.
Yeah, the forgotten men and women on an island, forgotten today by an administration distracted by so many other things. Will, real quick, the death toll, the search and rescue, it's ongoing. So while you're providing aid for people, we're still trying to find out if people are alive, right? I mean, that's still ongoing?
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, Pete, that's a really hard piece of information to grab your arms around, to get a hold of. We know, as you mentioned, it's about 100, but there's so many more missing. I've talked to families that said, are you missing someone? Just anecdotally, the good news is not a lot of people are telling me, oh, I can't find this person or that person. But on the other hand, there's talk of a search in the ocean, that dive teams are looking for bodies, that there are bodies that perhaps were burned, not just beyond recognition, but existence. So how do you know if someone was there if they no longer even have evidence that they were there in Lahaina? And I'd just love to say, man, Fox audience has been amazing. And you know this, Pete. You know this firsthand. My friends and I, families, long time here in Hawaii, have put together something that we are going to guarantee goes directly to families. And I would love for you guys to continue to help. Fox, you've raised $1 million for families that I will personally help guarantee gets to them. It's helpmaui.now.com or help the people of Maui at GoFundMe. And you've just filled my heart, man.
It's amazing, and it's about what the government has said it would do so far. Turns out, like you said, American citizens rallying around each other. Will, you've done a phenomenal job, but we look forward to that report in the morning on Fox and Friends. Thank you. God bless, and God bless all the souls there.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.